Hey FCC family, Aaron here, and I'm here to talk to you about online giving today, which may be new for some of you, but here are 3 reasons why I like it. Number 1, it's secure. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I have not had any problems whatsoever, so it is super secure with your finances. Number 2, you can set up recurring payments. This has helped me that even if I'm not at church on Sunday, the church will still get my tithe. Number 3, it's easy. It's so simple. And today we're going to walk through the steps that you would need to take. So come with me. Let's check it out. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open a web browser. For our purposes today, I'll be using Google Chrome, but you can use anything, whatever you're used to on your computer. In the address bar, we're going to type in werfcc.com, and that'll take you to our web page. If you've never been to our web page, welcome. But what I want you to see here is this menu. In this menu, there's an option for Give. I want you to click that. Once it navigates to the Give page, you will see 4 reminders. The first one being Sunday worship. You can always give during Sunday worship, offering plate, it'll get passed. That's great. There's a text to give option, which you'll see the number to text there, and the message that you'll want to text as well. And then the third option is going to be a give online. And that's what we're going to spend our time in today. The fourth option is returning users, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But go back to the Give Online option, and it has a button right there that says click here. We're going to do that. That'll open up another tab in your web browser, and this will be our secure online giving portal. We're going to type in $1 just for example, and it's going to ask you to select a fund that you want to give toward. And general fund is what we're going to do today. And you can do an optional memo if you want. And there's also another option that if you want to give to another fund, just click the Add More button. You don't have to. That's not required. But we're just going to hit the Subtract button just to delete that option for right now. Then it's going to ask you to provide an email address. We're going to use johnqpublic@gmail.com. And then it's going to ask you a question. It's going to ask you if you want to create an account or if you want to continue as a guest. Right now we're going to continue as guest, so click that button. And you'll see all the information that we just put in, and then you'll also see this one field that I want you to pay attention to, the account type. There's 3 different options. The first one that you'll see that automatically populates is the credit or debit card. After that, it will ask you for an account number, which is your card number, and an expiration date. The other 2 options are checking and savings, and they look very similar. Checking will ask you for, as well as savings, will ask you for an account number and a routing number, but the rest of the fields are the same as the credit card and debit card. So let's go back to the credit card and debit card. We'll enter in our card number into the account number field. And then we will click the drop-down arrows and make sure we pick the correct expiration date that is on our card. Then we're going to type our name as it appears on our card, and then we're going to use the billing address for the card that you are using. Make sure you get the address, city, state correct, because as I found out with other online giving portions or payment portions online, it won't accept it if you get the wrong billing information. Once you put all the billing information in, you're going to click the Give button down at the bottom. And since it's saying that it must be at least $3, we'll put in $3. Part of that is because we're using the credit card, debit card option, and there is a fee that the church has to pay for any credit card, debit card. If you want to avoid that fee, it would be better to use a checking account. But we're going to put in $3. Then we're going to click Give, and then it's going to pop up and say it's processing. And once it processes all that information and takes your payment, after that you'll see a contribution confirmation and receipt number. So that should be sent to the email that you put in. So now what I want to do is I want to show you how to create an account, because creating an account will allow you to set up a recurring payment where you can edit those payments and have them automatically drawn as well. So if you look at the screen now, you see I've put in all the information that we had before, and I'm going to click Continue, and it's going to pop up with that question of, do you want to create an account or do you want to continue as a guest? This time we're actually going to confirm the email that we used, and again I'm using johnqpublic@gmail.com. I'm going to hit Create Account. Now, you'll see things a little bit differently now, because it'll give you the information that we've already put in, the $3 to the general fund. Optional memo, again, we can add to, and if we wanted to give to a different fund, but again, we'll delete that one. Then there comes up with another option. Frequency. Currently it's set at one time for today's date. But if we click the drop down arrows, you'll see that we could do once a week, we could do every 2 weeks, we could do once a month, we could do twice a month, and every 3 months. So for the sake of example, let's do every 2 weeks. A lot of people get paid bi-weekly, so this is a good option for us to use today. So we can start it on whatever day we want. For every 2 weeks, it gives you the options of the weekdays that you can pull from. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. It happens to be Wednesday that we're recording this on March the 18th. So we're just going to keep those there, but you could really change them to anything. And then it says until, and it gives you another drop-down menu. Until I cancel, until an end date, or a number of times. So until I cancel means it's going to keep going until you log back in and say, I need you to stop that now, or until you change it or whatever. And then you can put in an end date of, let's say you want to do it for a year. So we would just put 3/18/2021. And you see the calendar changed right here to March 2021 and has the 18th highlighted. So if you typed it in, you could click off that. If you wanted to just use this calendar strictly, you could go all, it would have opened at March the 20th. You can't go back any further than that. But you could navigate through for a while, but for our purposes today, March 2021, and click the 18th. And so then it tells you the details of the recurring payment that you set up. Occurs every 2 weeks on Wednesday, beginning March 18th, 2020, and ending March 18th, 2021. And then this will give you the option to create an account nickname. So John Q. Public account. And then it's going to ask you to put in your contact information, your billing address for whatever option you choose to pull the payment from, whether it be your credit or debit card, whether it be your checking or your savings account. And then, just like last time, you're going to click Give. Through this option, you're going to receive an email that will walk you through some instructions about how to set up your account. And that account will give you the ability to edit your recurring payment options. Thank you for showing an interest in online giving and watching this video today. I really believe that it could help you and the church as far as our finances are concerned. And if you have any questions about what you've heard here today or what you've seen in the video, please feel free to contact the office by phone or reach out to us at staff@wearefcc.com.